If you've looked into bee removal options in Southern California, you might be aware that Pro Pacific Pest Control is one of the highest rated companies for all pest control services, including bee removal. However, we've noticed that many people assume we only exterminate bees during our bee removal process. We absolutely recognize the impact bees have on nature. As pollinators, bees have an essential role. That's why whenever possible, we offer live beehive removal and relocation. When we perform a live removal, we transfer the bees to a new location where they can be cared for by a local beekeeper. Once we've set them up at their new spot, they're free to make honey till their little heart's content. These relocated bees have the potential to become pollinators to local plants and even nearby crops, boosting the local ecology. Every live removal is unique, and our skilled removal crew has the expertise and finesse needed to adapt to and safely relocate the bees in your home. When we do our live beehive removals, we structure our approach to the hive in a way that allows us to put everything back the way it was, while still causing as little disturbance to the swarm as possible. Bees can be very protective and can even get aggressive if you disturb their hive. So once our plan of action is established, we clear the surrounding area of people and pets to keep them from potentially being stung, then begin opening the wall to access the hive. We sedate the bees using a smoke machine, which has no long-term side effects. It just makes them drowsy long enough for us to get them packed for their trip. As we work to access the hive, we use a specially designed vacuum to carefully suck the sedated bees into a temporary bee box, where the bees will stay until they arrive at their new home later that day. Once we've removed the bees, we carefully cut away and remove the honeycomb and clean out the area where the hive was established. We remove any traces of honeycomb to prevent bees from being attracted to the same spot, and reseal the structure to prevent recolonization of a new swarm. Once we've removed the bees and the honeycomb and sealed the structure against reinfestation, we transport the bees safely to their new residence with a trusted beekeeper. Unfortunately, there are times when a live removal just isn't feasible, usually due to the age or location of the hive. In those cases, extermination is the only option for removal. And of course, we provide top-notch services in those cases as well, but we'd highly recommend giving our live bee removal a chance.